In a city that never slept, where the streets were always crowded and the noise was deafening, there lived a boy who always felt empty. He saw people rushing to their jobs, chasing money, and running after their dreams. And he wondered why none of it made him feel alive. One cold morning, as he walked alone through the narrow streets, he noticed a small wooden box lying in the middle of the road. It was scratched and dusty, and it looked empty. He picked it up, and the people around him laughed. "What are you doing? It's just a box," they said. "There's nothing inside. Throw it away." But the boy held it close to his chest and smiled. He whispered to himself, "This box is like me, empty on the outside, but maybe that's where the space begins for something new." He carried that box with him everywhere he went, to school, to work, and even when he traveled. The people he met didn't understand why he wouldn't let go of that worthless box, but he didn't care. The boy turned into a man, but the box remained by his side. It became his most prized possession because he saw something in it that others didn't. He saw potential. Years later, when he was an old man, that box was still on his desk. It had become a symbol of hope for him, and one day a young man entered his office. He was a writer who wanted to learn from the old man, but he saw the box and asked, "Why do you keep that worthless thing around?" "It's just a box." The old man smiled and replied, "It's not just a box. It's a reminder that we don't need to be full to be whole. We don't need to shine to have value. Sometimes being empty is exactly where healing begins." The young writer didn't understand those words, but he kept them in his heart and went back to his own work. As he began writing stories about an empty box that became a symbol of hope, he realized that sometimes the quiet spaces in our lives are not signs of loss, but invitations to grow. Just like that old man, he found his purpose in life in the quiet, empty spaces. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.